Shalom. First and foremost, I'm going to start by giving all the praises, glory, and honor unto Yahweh, Bashem, Yahushai, Bashem, Rachak, Wadash. Double understood the elder apostles and bishops of the great millstone that rule well. And as always, peace, blessings, and salutations unto the for elect tabernacle of David scattered abroad throughout the four corners of the earth. Now, I got to let y'all hear this. All right, this devil, Satan Yahoo, he's doing a fantastic job of showing you, who the devil is on earth. All right. And he's one of, many devils, but, him in particular, he's doing a very excellent display of, who Satan is on the earth. All right. And y'all hear what this devil, what do you have to say at the UN summit meeting that they just had, in which he made a speech. So you listen to what he say, and then we're gonna follow up with what transpired just hours after this devil made his speech. So let's listen to this real quick. This is CBS News.
Words this morning from Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu to the United Nations.
As Michael George tells us, he vowed to continue to use full force against Hezbollah in Lebanon until tens of thousands of displaced Israelis can return to their homes.
Israel's Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu was met with boos at the United Nations General Assembly Friday, while many in the audience walked out.
Here's the truth.
Yeah, of course. Of course, they didn't want to hear this devil in his lies. They knew he was about to get up there and start lying. They knew. Why wait around and listen to what this warmonger got to say? He's dipped in blood right now. All right.
Israel seeks peace.
Netanyahu told world leaders Israel doesn't want war, but it is forced to defend itself against Iran-backed groups, including Hamas and Hezbollah.
This war can come to an end now. All that has to happen is for Hamas to surrender, lay down its arms, and release all the hostages.
The speech comes not only...
In other words, surrender so that we can take your land. All right, we've been making an example out of Gaza for all this time since last October. You might as well surrender as well and give up your territory, or we're going to keep killing you. We're going to keep spilling blood, basically. Your women, your children, your civilians. All right, they don't have anything to do with any of this. They can become casualties of this war too. But in the same breath, we want peace. We're seeking peace. We don't want war. You couldn't make this up. But that's how they come. This is what they do. This is their tactics. Like he got some kind of ounce of diplomacy and honor. This man is Satan, man.
As the war in Gaza continues, but amid intense fighting between Israel and Hezbollah in Lebanon. Health officials there say more than 700 people have been killed, including at least 50 children in airstrikes over the past week. The United States and France have proposed an immediate 21-day ceasefire with Hezbollah, but Netanyahu is remaining defiant.
As long as Hezbollah chooses the path of war, Israel has no choice, and Israel has every right to remove this threat and return our citizens to their homes safely.
Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin warned an all-out war would be devastating.
A diplomatic solution, not a military solution, is the only way to ensure that displaced civilians on both sides of the border can finally go back home.
But with Israeli tanks gathered at the country's north border, concerns of a ground invasion are growing. Michael George, CBS News, the United Nations.
So they're coming up with these resolutions, but we know full well that peace that's not realistic. All right, we know war is inevitable. It's only a matter of time. All right. And this is all the Lord's doing. What the Lord is doing is, he's preparing the kings of the East to prepare themselves for that war. Wake up the mighty men, prepare war. Let their mighty men beat their plowshares into swords and their pruning hooks into spears. Let the weak now say that I am strong. He's also mustering the host of the battle. He's gathering all these nations. All right. Because it's up. And the Lord, pretty much used this devil right here. And he's playing his role very well. He's getting the ball rolling. All right. And the U.S. has no choice but to follow suit. So he's, the fact that he said that they're seeking peace, but yet got these tanks and all this apparatus ready as if they're getting ready to invade. That lets you know that these devils, you can't believe anything that comes through their tongue. The scriptures tell you about this. Now let's go here real quick. Now this is on Twitter. Video of massive explosion in South Beirut. Israel says it's hitting Hezbollah headquarters in Deya less than an hour after Netanyahu UN speech saying Israel seeks peace. So that was just this devil speaking with a forked tongue like usual. And here's some footage of the explosions. So you see, this man is clearly he's a man of the sword. He's the sword of the Most High for real, for real. Our blood is nothing in his sight, especially when you sitting on what he desires, what he covets. All right. This is going to continue to happen until Ishmael and Elam, all right, the Persians, the Iranians, finally grow up here and stop letting these devils bully them. Well, this is going to continue to happen. How much of this are they going to really take? But here's some more.
اخوان هياها قدامي هياها هياها صاب المخيمات هون على هيدا على العاملين مخيم البرج هياها اخوان ها مدخل المخيم يا شباب مدخل المخيم جهة العملية حاجة الدجاج ها مدخل المخيم يا شباب مدخل المخيم جهة العملية حاجة الدجاج. So this was just only an hour or a few hours after he made that speech. So you see in the scriptures paints this devil to a T. Now let's go to Psalms. I want to get the one in let me get the one in Proverbs first. Proverbs 26 and 24, and I'm gonna read it in the NLT. Because these devils, they definitely don't want any peace. All right, they're violent. They're violent people, but they play victim. All right, and they hide behind victimhood while just treading through with that sword. Because you can't believe them, man. You can't believe a piercing, crooked snake. All right, it says Proverbs 26 and 24. In the NLT, it says, people may cover their hatred with pleasant words. Yeah, we seek of peace. We don't want war. Stop it, man. Y'all doing an ethnic cleansing. Y'all want everybody up out of there. All right, that's your desire. You want to basically clear all that out. The whole Levant. because you think the birthright belongs to you. But the Lord is only allowing you to get so far, man. He's only just doing this to stir the pot, because y'all going to end up in a war that's going to end you and the whole entire Western hegemony. All right? You're not going to achieve what you think you're going to achieve. You deceive. Hey, the scriptures say that the pride of your heart have deceived you. You know, you think that you're very invincible. Verse 25, it says they pretend to be kind, but don't believe them. Their hearts are full of many evils. That's why them people got up out of there and left. They didn't want to hear what he had to say, because they knew he wasn't going to be truthful. That's just their nature. That's who they are, man. Acting like you're calling for peace. You're willing to be diplomatic and honorable, and stop it, man. The world is paying attention to what y'all doing over there, and it's not a good look. Verse 26, while their hatred may be concealed by trickery, their wrongdoing will be exposed in public. And hey, you know, you got social media, you got, these different media platforms. They posting on you every day, keeping tabs on the wickedness of you devils, man. They heard what you said at that speech, and then this happens just a couple hours later. So, yeah, man, you can't believe them. Now, the scriptures even tell you, going to the prophecy and Revelation about that red horse, what was given unto him to take peace from the earth. That great sword. Let's go there real quick. Revelation 6 and 4. In Revelation 6 and 4 says, then another horse appeared, a red one. Its rider was given a mighty sword and authority to take peace from the earth. And hey, the war machine it works heavily behind them. You know, you got the beast, you got the whore that rides the beast, and that's your protector. All that war power, all that military. So you have the authority to take the peace from the earth through all this bloodshed, through these wars. That's how we know you're E. Because when the real true people return to the land, it won't be none of that. It says, and there was war and slaughter everywhere. And we're seeing that now in full effect. War and slaughter, man. Babies, children, women, elderly. They're not just attacking just Hezbollah targets. They know what they're doing. They don't care. So let's go to the one in Psalms. This the most obvious one, right? Psalms 55 and 21. And it says, the words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. His words were softer than oil, yet were they drawn swords. Talking about some, we seek peace. I'm sure most people know better than that, man. That's why they got up and got up out of there. So, you know, it's all coming out to the forefront, and more people are seeing this wicked man is being revealed. The son of perdition, he's being revealed. He has to be exposed like this before the world, before his time comes. And we're at that time. And you being, like it says in Obadiah, that you're being made small among the heathen and greatly despised. And it's your actions that's causing that. That eventually they're all going to piece up together and they're going to line you up. Okay? All them nations, man, they all going to band together.
and it's going to be a crash out, and it's going to go from that to a nuclear crash out, and that's what's going to cause the demise of Babylon the Great, because they're going to be dragged in through the least of the flock. It's all hinged on what them devils over there are doing. And America is far deep in because you didn't put trillions into helping them, aiding them. So, yeah, prophecy is speaking, man. But I just had to, bring this out real quick. I wasn't going to make this a long video, but the world is seeing this, man. He made that speech talking about some damn peace. And then just a few hours later, Baruch getting hit. So you can't trust these devils, man. Never trust thine enemy. For like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. So anyway, Lord willing, Yahweh edified. I'm going to give all praise to Yahweh Shem Shai. Shalom.